Welcome to an afternoon with Bernie Siegel. Ta-da! Bernie Siegel introduced me to the founder of the Happiness Clubs, Lionel Ketchian, a number of years ago. Happiness Clubs are free monthly meetings featuring speakers who cover all aspects of the concepts of positive psychology. I invite you to consider putting your name on a sign-up list in the event you're interested, and Bernie will elaborate a little bit on that as well because he's a big part of it. Bernie may share with you his role with the Happiness Club, and he'll give you further insight into understanding what we're all about. Bernie is truly extraordinary. He continues to show us all the way to understand the depth of love, the power of healing, that miracles happen every day, that all the answers we seek come from within, and when we struggle to find those answers, go for a walk. You'll find them in nature. Bernie teaches us that no one goes through life without pain, loss, failure, or grief. Yet we all have that choice to wag our tails and choose to be happy. Bernie teaches us that we are all born children of God and that we are all perfectly imperfect. Our pets are our teachers. They teach us all how to wag our tails and be happy, no matter what. The stories in Love, Animals, and Miracles, the book that just was released, that is here today, are healing and inspiring and some of the most wonderful stories you'll ever read. I encourage you to get the book, read the book, share the book, and sometimes we even have to read them again. Dr. Bernie Siegel, or as he prefers to be called, Bernie, needs no introduction. Bernie's an award-winning inspirational speaker and author, renowned medical doctor, globally recognized as one of the top 20 spiritually living people on the planet. Bernie is the renowned founder of ECAP, the Exceptional Cancer Patients. He's a teacher, he's a healer, he wears a lot of hats. Bernie's gifts through faith, hope, and healing, love, medicine, and miracles, peace, the art of healing, Smudge Bunny, Buddy's Candle, and Love, Animals, and Miracles are truly the 365 prescriptions of the soul we all need. Those are his books. Thank you for being the extraordinary Bernie Siegel we have all come to love. May I bring you Bernie Siegel.
I get commands from above. That's how I adopt pets. I'm told to go to the animal shelter. I mean, one example I often bring up, mentioning on the way up here, I wrote a book called Buddy's Candle. And let me just tell you the summary of it, make your life easier. You see, you have a dog named Buddy who dies of cancer. But he was a teacher because a little boy in the house also had cancer. But Buddy taught him to have a nice day. As a matter of fact, here's even a truer story. A friend of mine learned she had cancer. She wrote a book, Animals as Teachers and Healers. She learned she had cancer. The man she was living with couldn't deal with it, so he deserted her. And she's sitting in the living room thinking, I got a year to live, nobody in my life, depressed as hell, and this stray cat walks across the front porch. So she thought, well, I'll feed it. And eventually the cat came into the house, and she thought, well, I better take it to a vet if it's going to come in. And what does the vet tell her? Your cat has feline leukemia and a year to live. She said, I come home now totally depressed. We're both going to be dead in a year. But I noticed something. The cat is running around having a wonderful time ripping up the living room. I thought, maybe the cat knows something I don't know. Yeah, the cat lived for God knows how many years. And the person I'm talking about is still alive and married and having a wonderful life. Yeah, and the same thing with Buddy, see? When the parents are worrying, the child said, maybe he's our teacher. Why don't we have a nice day? And I was mentioning to somebody, many years ago when Keith was 7, I thought he had a year to live and would lose his leg too because he had an x-ray showing a bone tumor. What does a 7-year-old say to his father? You're handling this poorly. Hey. He said, we're trying to have a nice day and you're worried about next year.
I love you, Dad.
Thank you. And he's always been a teacher. Yeah, if you're not getting enough love, say something. You don't have to cause trouble to get attention. Because one other lesson I would say from Keith was, Dad, what is it? I don't get 20% of your time. I said, what are you talking about? You have 5 children. We should each get 20%. I said, your brother's driving us nuts, so he gets 40. But, you see, he's a little angel. So where is he? The last bedroom at the end of the hall. Now, what would your interpretation be? My parents don't love me. I get less time. I'm way at the end of the hall. Yeah, you're way at the end of the hall because I don't worry when the door's shut. See? But your brother lives next to the kitchen. All right? So remember that.